Okay, today we're going to be talking about volume. And volume, understand volume as a measure of filling. If I can spell it right. There we go. Measure of filling. An object and how to calculate it. Volume is the amount of space occupied by, or the capacity of a 3D shape. So we're going to make it really easy. We're going to say how much an object can hold. Example, how much water is in a swimming pool? So how much water would it take to fill up the swimming pool? Okay, you don't have the same notes I do at home, so if we're still doing this at home, so you can just use your notebook paper. And you've got the video for you to use at any time that you need it. All right, rectangular prism. So, first of all, we're going to talk about the formula. Volume equals length times width times height. Very much a review for you. So here we have the length is 7 centimeters, the width is 5 centimeters, and the height is 3 centimeters. So we'd have volume equals length times width times height. So I'm just going to multiply this, and I get 105. The units are centimeters, so when we're talking about volume, it's cubic centimeters, because we've multiplied length times width times height. Okay, we've got another example here. So here I have a height of 10 centimeters, I have a width of 20 centimeters, and I have a length of 30. So I'm always going to write my formula. So length times width times height. So I have a length of 30, a width of 20, and a height of 10. 30 times 20 is 600 times 10 gives me a volume of 6,000. My units is centimeters cubed, or cubic centimeters. So this is basically something that you've already seen before, so it's good that we're reviewing. I'm also going to put some videos up as well, so in addition to these notes, you can see videos for each one of these. All right, triangular prisms, a little bit different on our formula. So if you think to a triangle, okay, we have base times height divided by 2. Very similar for volume. Volume equals base times height divided by 2 times the height. This is to calculate volume of a triangular prism. So I'm going to go ahead and determine my triangle here. So I'm just going to highlight it for you to see. And I'm going to go ahead, and I know that this is the same height, so this is 6 feet. I'm just gonna move that over, make it easier for myself. And on my, over here, my height is 12. Gonna write my formula again. So my area of the base is area equals base times height divided by 2. So I'm just doing my base right now. So this would be 3 times 6 base times height divided by 2. So 3 times 6 is 18 divided by 2 gives me an area of 9 for my base. I'm going to go over here and do the second part. So volume is my base times my height. So my volume is 108 cubic feet. I'll move it up a little bit so you can see. So for this, I found the area of my base for my triangle, okay? So base side height divided by 2, just like we do when we found the area of triangles before. Then I'm going to take that and I'm going to multiply it by my height. Okay, I'm going to get another color highlighter here to make it easier. If you're one of the people like me that like highlighters, now is a good part to have your highlighters out. Alright. You can always pause this video if you need a little bit of extra time. Alright, so with this one, we're going to do the same thing, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight all my information first. So I've got a base of 9. And then I have inside my triangle here, okay, oops, of my triangle is 3. And then got my height over here is 12. It just makes it so much easier to label everything. So when you're doing everything, you can get everything ready, good to go. So my volume equals base times height divided by 2 times my height. Okay? So base times height, so I got 9 times 3 of my triangle divided by 2 times 12. So 9 times 3 is 27 divided by 2. I'm just going to bring everything down as I go. Now I have a decimal. 27 divided by 2 is 13.5 times 12, my height. So my volume is 162 cubic inches. So I just found the area using the area formula for triangles that we know, and I just multiplied it by the height. Feel free to stop it if you need to. I'm just going to move on so I can keep the video a little bit shorter so I don't have this huge video to upload. It takes forever when I do that. Let me move that over a little bit. Oops. Alright guys, a little bit different for this formula. This one's for a rectangular pyramid. So this one is volume equals 1/3 times length times width times the height. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. I'm gonna just label everything. So I have my width is 3.5 centimeters, my length is 6 centimeters, and my height is 4 centimeters. And I'm just gonna go ahead and write my formula here. 1/3 length times width times height. So 1/3, my length is 6 times my width of 3.5 times my height of 4. So I'm going to do what's in parentheses first. 6 times 3.5 is actually 21. Bring everything else down. 1/3 of 21 times 4. So 7 times 4 is going to give me 28 cubic centimeters. The biggest with this is once you know the formulas, just to go ahead and plop those values in for those measurements, you'll be good to go. All right, triangular pyramid. Same formula. Volume equals 1/3. But now we have base times height divided by 2 because we got that triangular times the height. Because we got triangular, so we're doing our area of a triangle for what's in parentheses here. So I've got a base of 6, a height for my triangle, and my height for the all-around figure. So we have volume equals 1/3 times 6 times 8 times 12, which is my overall height. Volume equals 1/3 times 48 times 12. This should be volume, it's actually divided by 2. So now we have 1/3, 48 divided by 2 is 24 times 12. 1/3 times 24 is 8 times 12. Volume equals 96. We don't know what the actual units are, so I'm just going to do units cubed, or cubic units. Once again, go ahead and label your length, your width, your height, and then just plop those numbers in. Feel free to stop it if you need to catch up. Let's see, 2 more things. I want to give you the formulas for volume of a prism. All it is volume equals area base times the height of the prism and the volume of a pyramid. Volume equals 1/3 times the area of the base times the height of the pyramid. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put some videos up too. There's a good video that I found that will kind of put this better into some examples for you. I just wanted to get the notes out to you today. Have a great day.